Okay, tell me you can hear me, please.
Yeah, I can hear now. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Wow. What
we
the
did
what is
it.
the beach ball of death?
Oh,
Is
you,
that a
you don't have
Mac
a Mac.
thing?
Yeah, it's a Mac thing.
No,
Yeah,
never have.
yeah. Mac can give you that's the cursor. The spinning cursor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Windows does the same thing. It's just it's not a beach ball on Windows.
It's a blue screen.
You have the blue screen of death, but also just when things go slow and the cursor spins. I think Windows does that, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But Mac tends not to do it unless there's something's going to go bad, and something just went horrifically bad just then.
Huh?
Um,
As it happens.
but we're back, and my audio sounds okay. This is the mic, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good actually.
I made the effort to put the audio in last week. It was an extra like 5 minutes of editing.
Is that right? 5 minutes. Whoa. That
Yeah,
would have
so
cost
that
like $1 of your time.
well, it added to it made the total time of editing around 6 minutes. So it's a big jump.
Oh
You got a
dear.
beer?
I'm drinking a Bolter. I'm gonna drink a Bolter XPA out of the can.
Oh wow! I was
Because I
reading
just happen
in
to have it in the fridge.
I was reading in Mick Wust's beer book today, which we'll might as well do a promo for. I think he's going to come on next week,
Yeah.
and it was talking about you should pour it into a glass, otherwise there's all this bubbly shit going on in your stomach, and you don't want that. So I'm going to pour mine into a glass.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
Will you do that? I'm gonna have the bubbly shit in my stomach because it feels
yeah.
good.
I've got a Hound and Stagalicious. Do you want to do a little photo there? Hang on, we'll do a.
Delicious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hang on. Got my non-independent,
It's all right. Still
and
beer.
we're about to talk about the Indies anyway. Fuck it. Here we are.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's
fuck
just
it. Yeah. You know what?
it
Fuck
was the
that.
first thing
I'll
I
just do
found in the
mine. I'm going to
fridge.
do mine. Okay. I'll just do mine.
I've got a Cooper's. Does that
Oh,
count?
do Coopers. No, wait. Yeah. Okay. They're not. Definitely do Coopers because they're part of the story. This is we have to remember this is an audio podcast, and I only spend 1 minute editing, so this is not
Yeah.
entertaining content right now.
Yeah, because your
But
time is money.
yeah, exactly. Um,
What
so
style of beer is that you got there?
it's an IPA. It's not a small one either. I think it's a couple of standards, 2.1 standards we're working with. So,
Sick.
yeah,
Going to Fiji next week.
yeah. I was saying last week you haven't been away for a long time. It's about time you
No,
go
no.
somewhere.
So off to Fiji. It's Taki Moore's fucking once a year get together
Oh, okay. Yep.
at the. I'm going to be at the Intercontinental Hotel in Fiji. Shit, it was expensive, but better be worth it.
Is this the same thing you did last year or a different?
Yeah, when I went to Hawaii, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like, I can't stay in an Airbnb across the road because there is no Airbnb across the road.
In Fiji?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
So
think
it's all
staying
resorts.
outside of resort in Fiji is generally a pretty bad idea, I think.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so I'm staying in the resort and it doesn't look like there's fucking anything to do.
Well, I'm sure you've got a diary full of shit to do for the conference, or no?
Uh, yeah, there's a bee experience. You can do bee like apiary stuff.
Okay. What's the format of the
Um,
conference? Like you'd be working, wouldn't you? Shit to do.
yeah, it's two. It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so 3 half days. He sort
Okay.
of starts at 9 and he's done by 1 o'clock. Just want to know if
Right.
there's a gym. Is there a fucking gym?
Of course there'll be a gym at the resort.
Are you sure? I couldn't see it in the menu.
I'm pretty sure
Wedding
there'd be a gym, yeah.
experiences, spa intercontinental. I don't even know. It's like I don't want a spa. I want a
No.
fucking gym.
You could get like some sort of foot massage or something, maybe. That's what people do, right?
Yeah, though you can go to the Orchid Room and there's the Tranquil Cabana Escapes. I don't even know what that means. Spa etiquette.
It's
Read
called the
more about the
awkward room.
policies our read more about the policies of our relaxing spa. Should we check this out? Because this
Go on
is
then.
fucking
This
interesting.
could be anyone listening to
Probably
this
got something to do with
to hear about the
something to
indies
do with
is going to be
nudity.
so fucking disappointed.
Okay, it's open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. You got to make reservations. Arriving at the spa 30 minutes prior to your appointment. Complimentary use of our ice room, steam room, hydrotherapy, and relaxation zone. Oh, it's free.
Okay.
Spa attire, comfortable clothing, bring swimwear to access spa facilities. spa attire and a locker for personal belongings, nail care,
Right.
valuables, booking the celebration suite.
Yeah, you're celebrating.
What's the celebration suite when you go to
That's
a
where they put the
spa?
love hearts on the bed, isn't it? You know, when you're on your honeymoon or
Is it like
whatever.
a part of the spa where you go and like bang somebody or something?
Oh, you're telling the story here, Ando. Can you
What's the exchange rate? How do we even know? I still don't even know if there's a fucking gym here. This is
did they say anything about
ridiculous.
see-through undies? Because like sometimes when you go to their spa, they give you those like undies made out of stockings and you can see your piece, you know?
Right?
Have you ever participated in that kind of thing?
No.
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 Okay. That happened to me once in the Philippines. It was very weird,
I can't even
extremely awkward.
gym. Oh, it's probably no gym. Tony McAlevy's going to be there next week, which I'm looking forward to catching up to him.
What does he do?
I met him last year at the Hawaii thing.
Is he the gym guy?
Just he's the gym guy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got 1 million Instagram followers now.
Jesus Christ. Do you remember how many he
Yeah,
had when we
no.
talked about him last time? It wasn't that. I think I followed him.
It's 400,000, I think.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's just
You
blowing
got
up.
you got
He's
600. I checked your wait, did you say TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
Instagram. I checked your TikTok before the show. 633 followers.
Is that right?
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
You might want to add a bio. I don't know if it's a crazy idea, but
What?
you might want to add a bio to your
That means
TikTok.
signing into TikTok.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, your call.
Is there a map of this place? I don't even know. Anyway,
all right, let's
what's
talk
going
about
on?
beer because we have to do this for another 11 episodes after this one. And there was an event last week in the beer industry, which I didn't go to, but I'm assuming you did. It's called the Indies. And I'm
yes,
hoping
I
you went.
Yes, I went to Hiker.
Yeah, there you go.
And watched it there. It took a little while to get the Zoom going, but we got there in the end.
Okay.
And that wasn't just in Brisbane; that was in Perth as well. It was a bit of a schmozzle getting the tech going, but once they got it going, it was fine. But
Yeah.
it
Did it
was good
delay
fun.
things or you just didn't see as much of it?
No, no. By the time we got everything working on our end, they had everything working there, and it actually worked out pretty well in that regard. So,
Right.
Yeah, look what we got here: Trilogy Best Coast IPA, another trophy.
Amazing.
Such a good beer, though.
This is Moffat, right? You're looking at. Why are you looking at the list?
Yeah, Moffs.
Are you looking at the list down the bottom?
Yeah.
Here we go.
No.
Okay. Right, what are you looking at?
Oh, here we go.
Nothing.
Yeah, Champion Australian Independent Brewery, Yuri Adler Brewery. Excellent.
So I think this is the first time that a brewery that I've not heard of has won like champion beer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you've heard of this brewery.
Do you know where Yuri Adler is?
No, never even heard of that word before.
Right. I better look it up then.
I feel like it's not Yuri Adler because it's
Yuri
AI.
Adler. Yuri Adler. It is in South Australia. It's just outside of Adelaide.
And it's a red IPA. That's fucking cool.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah, just outside of Adelaide. That's wonderful.
That is cool.
Wonderful.
And I think there's something in here about it being the first time. Here we go. It's the first red IPA to take the top prize in 10 years.
Yeah, well, what was the last one? Do you remember?
That's a good question. I do not remember, and
I do
see it on here. Okay, wait, let me guess then. 10 years. Dankton Red Eye Rye.
Nah.
Okay, that's my final guess. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Let me. Give me a clue.
On.
Give me a clue. Oh, no, give me a clue.
Mountain Culture. Same brewer.
Same brewer. No, that doesn't help me. You can tell me. You just have to tell me.
That's former tenant.
Oh, former tenant, of course.
Yeah,
yes,
Modus.
of course.
Modus.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's a good legacy there.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Stomping Ground.
And Matty Wilson got a trophy.
I mean,
not that Matty Wilson, the other one.
Wait, how many Matty Wilsons got a trophy?
2.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's it called? Bloody
Moffat.
What's it called? Bloody Moffat Beach got a medal for IPA
trophy,
and then 7 Mile got champion independent medium brewery.
Oh yeah,
that's
how
Matty
good
Wilson.
Is that? That's crazy.
So it's double Matty Wilson.
That's amazing. That's a hell of a Trophy to get. Champion Medium Brewery. 7
Yeah,
mile.
absolutely.
Amazing.
And then small brewery, Boundary Island, excellent. Tiny Fish, contract brewer, not bad at all.
Stomping Ground always go well, don't they? They got a good record of
Stumbo
these
go.
things.
I've never heard of innate brewers though.
A what?
Innate brewers.
Yeah, I thought it said inmate brewers. I thought it was like some kind
No,
of a
no,
jail
innate.
themed thing, but
Mm,
no.
mm. And then Capital, Dangerous Ales, Atheon Brewing, not to be confused with Aether Brewing,
Yep, looks similar.
In Ocean, Stompo,
And then they've got the
Moss.
state based ones down the bottom.
Yes,
So 7 mile,
state champions. So
obviously we're New South
Mud
Wales.
River, Capital, 7 Mile, Mismatch, Hobart, Stompo, Felons gets champion Queensland Brewery.
Not bad,
Geez,
eh?
that fucking blew up Brisbane Beer Barons Facebook group.
Oh, really? I mean,
Mm.
they make quality beer, right?
Beers are fantastic. The Felons Crisp is amazing. The barrel aged
Yeah.
beers, the stouts they do are amazing. Yeah,
Yep.
Brisbane Beer Barons has this, let's call it an innate hate of Felons for some reason.
Okay.
And I think it's ridiculous.
Too successful.
No, so Felons make beers for the location, right? And it's for the suits to come and have a beer on a Friday night and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, they're not the most out there beers.
No, they're not the most out there beers. And just because they don't do like an imperial burnt horsehair pastry stout, that group just dislikes them. And I think that's bullshit.
That's fair. The barrels there,
Right.
they've got actual beer in them, right? The barrels.
They've got the shitload of barrels, and they're barrel aging all sorts of stuff. They're barrel aging clean beers. They've got like they're literally doing all the things that beer geeks, like people at the Brisbane Beer Barons, would froth over, but for some reason they dislike it. I just think it's so dumb. I wish I knew what they disliked about them, but
maybe
it just seems to me.
We should
just seems
put
to
this
me
video
that no
in
matter,
that group.
Fuck yeah. It's like no matter what they do, right? And there's a very, very talented staff there and that sort of thing. And it's like no matter what they do, it's like just Brisbane Beer Barons just fucking hates them. And I just like, I give up. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, good on them for winning the trophy.
Exactly.
It's a
deserved it.
Decent effort.
Absolutely deserved it. So.
And what was the night like at Hiker? Good times?
Cold.
Cold. Oh, yeah.
Cold in the shed in the middle of winter. But it was good. I drank a lot of beer and had a good time, and it was pretty good.
Did you get the ferry there? You can't get the ferry there, can you?
You can't get the ferry there. No. Wrong hiker.
Oh, true.
It was at Salisbury. So and then it was a good night and caught up with a few people. Not that many people there. Wish it would have been more, but it was pretty late in the game. Annalise rocked up from down the coast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So let's have a chat with her, and yeah, it was good fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, it's a very industry thing, isn't it? It's not really something that punters would attend. But
yeah, but there wasn't really much industry there either.
Yeah, the last one I went to, I think, was at Wait, all right, was that the last one? I'm trying to think the last one I went to. I think it might have been the last one I went to. That was in Wollongabba, and it was fucking packed. And
at Easy Times,
you couldn't hear a fucking thing. There was hundreds of people.
Yeah,
I think it might have been during that one. At Easy Times. Yeah, I think it was during COVID, maybe, or was the year after COVID, maybe, when it was kind of peak.
Yeah.
And then there would have been.
Or was it the one down at Sea Legs?
Right. Where was the one last year?
Last
one was the Gold Coast, wasn't it? Last year?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But there was a big loud one at Sea Legs, which you couldn't hear shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. They need to include more people in the craft beer strategy.
Yeah.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Get more people there.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. I put this at number 2. I don't know if this is... Well, I only put this in here because I started reading this thing about Soju.
Soju, yeah.
It's from a person who doesn't want to identify themselves, which is kind of weird. It says an industry insider has contacted us to share their thoughts. But it talks about, because I'd wondered this, because you can go to like an Asian grocer and buy these things. They've got like 15% alcohol in them. And this article just talks about how they're coming into Australia and becoming more popular. I sent you a photo during the week of a restaurant I was at that had it available. And in this article, they sort of talk about the excise and how it relates or how it compares to other beverages.
Yes.
So
It's good fun to drink, especially with beers and fried chicken.
right.
And
it's cheap
you just get
I
rowdy.
think.
It's cheap. Although Matty Wolf went to Dan Murphy's and he picked up some Mackley. It's so Mackley at fucking Dan's.
Really?
Yeah, and he got 3 bottles of Mackley for like $32.
Okay.
And they were only 3% and 4%. So I'm like, that's just it's a lot of money for very little alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah. So soju maybe is the way to go if you're budget conscious. I don't know.
You should see how clear my Mackley is in the fridge.
Go on. Go grab it.
Right as a button. No, I'm not going to grab it because I'll then stir it up.
Oh, fair enough.
But shout out to, I think it was Nick Lennon. And he sent me a big, long PDF on how to make Mackley.
Oh, nice.
Because he's in Seoul, I think. So
I saw that. He commented in the group.
Yeah. Yeah. So he sent me this PDF and it's like this comprehensive guide on how to make Mackley. So guess what I'm reading on the plane on the way over to Fiji?
Probably what that document. Or maybe the Western Australian craft beer strategy. One of those two. I don't know which one.
What's the flight to fucking Fiji?
It's like 10 hours, isn't it?
No.
No?
It can't be. No, surely not. It's a bit. Oh,
Where is Fiji?
it's in the Pacific Ocean.
I feel like it's a fair way away.
It is a fair way away. It is. Oh, it's almost to the international date line. Holy fuck. It's
You
about,
got
oh shit, that is a fair fucking way, eh?
You got time to read both, probably.
Yeah, it's a long way. Long way. Wow, I didn't realize it's so far. But anyway, here we go.
Next story, we've got a new Cooper's facility, which they've been talking about for a while. It's open now.
Is this the oh yeah, that looks great.
The visitor
Is
center.
that at the brewery? Yeah.
It's next to the brewery. Yes, same site.
I remember talking to Dave Medlin about this because there's actually a pilot brewery in there. Their pilot brewery is like 30 hectares.
And a distillery.
And he said, and he because he's the head technical brewer, he had to design the floor layout and that sort of thing. And it's all curved walls. There's no right angles. He said it was a fucking bastard to design because it's all curved.
You can see that because I think it's the whole building is circular, isn't it? Like it's like the Apple campus.
That's right. There's Dr. Tim.
There
you go. It's pretty good. I need to go back to South Australia because it's good. I like Coopers. It's good.
And then now they got the Champion Brewery as well, so you can visit them as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and they got a proper like whiskey still there.
It's a pretty big one, eh?
It looks pretty decent, yeah. So they can make whiskey. Yeah. That seems like a weird thing for them to do, but I don't know.
Big pots.
I guess they have their own maltings, don't they? They got a lot.
They do have their own maltings, yeah. Yeah, it's really good. You can see in the brew house, you basically see the bridge over to the maltings. And so basically the malt comes out of the maltings across the bridge on a conveyor and into the mash tun. Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
Very, very cool.
Do you think they'll be doing some pretty crazy shit in the pilot brewery or not so much?
I think so. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely have some good shit there, I think. So I'm trying to work out how far the flight is to Fiji, and I have no idea.
Oh, you're really distracted, aren't you, about this fucking Fiji thing? Ask ChatGPT.
Well, I've never been before, and I've got no idea. Oh, that's a good idea. I've got the window open here.
Oh well, okay. You need an AI to tell you to use AI.
Well, actually, I can do the thing.
How long is the flight from Brisbane to Fiji? 3 to 3.5 hours. I feel like that's not true.
No, watch this. Hey, ChatGPT, how long is the flight from Brisbane to Fiji?
The flight from Brisbane to Fiji typically.
Can you hear that?
She ended it typically. I heard it.
Oh, yeah. She stopped. It said tap to interrupt and it just stopped.
So is that the ChatGPT app you've got there?
Yeah.
You've got the paid version, right? Because
Yes.
I can't do that.
3.5 to 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
It's really good. You can talk to it. So basically, you can go for a walk and talk to ChatGPT and have a conversation with it.
Show me what your app looks like. Like like the home screen of your app.
It's just the ChatGPT interface.
How do you talk to it?
You hit the little headphone button near the text
the
thing.
headphone button.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know this.
Yeah.
Hey,
that would
it's
work
great
for
to
you.
meet
Holy
you.
shit.
How's your day going?
Talk to it.
I'm
Talk to
really
it.
looking forward to working on some cool stuff together.
Well, okay, fine. That voice is fine.
Talk to it.
Okay, I will right now. Connecting. Oh, hi, ChatGPT. I want to know how long the flight is from Brisbane to Fiji. Thank you. Bye. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. She's doing this.
I think you meant flight instead of flood, right? The
I fucking
from Brisbane
said
to Fiji
flight.
Typically takes
Give me
about
shit about my
3 to
voice.
4 hours, depending on the specific route and weather conditions.
I don't like your voice anymore. Okay, I'm gonna
You can
thank
change
you.
it.
Goodbye. She gave me shit about my voice.
Yeah, well, I'll give you shit about your voice too.
That's rude.
That sounds like you might be quoting a song or referencing something. Do you want to talk more about it, or is there something else on your mind?
She sounds really
Isn't it
condescending.
amazing, isn't it?
The one in the demo sounded like she wanted to boof everyone, and then this one sounds like really
Yeah.
condescending, like she hates.
You can
everyone.
change it. I've got the less condescending voice.
You've got the Scarlett Johansson one.
Maybe.
It never crossed my mind to hit the headphone to get that feature. I just thought I didn't have the feature because it was the free version.
Yeah.
That's a pretty bad use of icons. Why would you hit a headphone to talk to something?
I don't know. Why not a microphone?
Because there's a microphone next to it, that's what I've been using, but that just transcribes your voice to text.
Your words. Yeah.
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 Anyway,
I've had some great conversations with it.
Saying nothing about. Did you see that friend AI thing?
No, what's that?
Oh, I'll add it to Hendo React. You just have to Google it.
Okay.
Because I haven't got it on the list, but it's pretty cool. All right, let's what else have we got on this agenda? Because this is going off
the Western Australian craft brewing strategy.
Okay, Western Australian craft beer strategy, and I've got a link to their PDF, and I just thought for fun I'd put the link to the Queensland one from 2018 because you know a fair bit about this one. I was in the industry back then too. Well, I mean, we got the Brew Lab and we got the new licensing, right?
TAFE.
Yeah.
Yeah. TAFE course. Yeah. What are these guys going to get?
Well, they don't specifically say they're going to get anything, but they do say that they want the volume
Is it a study?
of locally produced beer to triple.
Right.
It's a pretty decent target, isn't it?
That's a pretty decent target, absolutely. See, it's interesting. There's a lot of the WA's got a really good, grain and malting, industry over there, and I think there's a lot of vertical integration that could happen there. You know what I mean? Unique, emerging, collaborative. Build the craft beer industry into tourism, local markets, supply chain, sustainability. That seems to be their thing.
Yeah, do you think this is true? Emerging
regulation and plan. No education. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's weird. The
industry foundations, brand awareness, market access, supply chain management, and regulation and planning. It's so interesting. Education, brand, domestic distribution, R&D program for supply chain management, industry standards.
They've got some chick in a bikini there drinking beer.
Regulatory barriers. So there's nothing there about education, which is really interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah. It's a little bit weird. There's not really anything in here specific though, other than that target. I thought that target was like pretty interesting because that's definitely not going to happen. Yeah. And someone's going to look back at this in a few years and be like, why the fuck did we write in here that we were going to triple the volume of the...
Well, what's the volume now?
No, I don't know, but it depends how they measure it, I suppose. Locally produced beer, I mean, that could be... That's really just talking about production. It's not talking about independence, is it? So...
Yeah.
Better than nothing? Good idea.
Better than nothing. Oh, look.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see if I hope they get something happening here, obviously, because it's so important that the industry has the support of state governments in order to achieve the objectives that the industry needs to grow.
Yeah.
I think looking at this, right? Okay, so what do we got here? Let me go back to that page there. Oh, what do they say? Here we go. Oh, no, that. So, industry foundations, a single voice for the industry, brand awareness, market access, supply chain management. So, prosperity of the industry best practice to enhance the sustainability credentials and increase the role that supply chain contributes. Yeah. And regulation and planning. 20 years ago, it was really fucking hard to start a brewery in Western Australia. Like, if you wanted a liquor license to be able to build a brewery in Western Australia, like, it would cost you $250,000 in legal fees just to make that happen. Right. And I don't think it's like that now, but wow, it's you certainly need something like that in order to I hope that all of these things get achieved, is basically what I'm saying. So yeah.
What about the so when you said that WA have got sort of local supply chain things happening, like, do they have more grain, or like what did you mean by that?
What do they mean by supply chain management?
Well, no, like when you said, WA have something going on.
Oh, well, there's a lot of grain farmland in Western Australia. Heaps.
Right.
Massive amounts. GrainCorp is based out of there, and it's pretty huge. We export a lot of grain out of Western Australia to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So it's a big part of the agricultural thing. And I suppose if the supply chain management means that there's closer integration between farmers and brewers and all sorts of things, well, that's good. Have a look at what Rocky Ridge are doing with their they're buying whole lots of carbon neutral malt and that sort of thing. And if they keep doing that, good shit.
Yeah. It feels a little out of touch, I think. Like when the Queensland craft beer strategy came out, it was right at that time where everyone was like super optimistic about the industry, but it was still like, we need a hand to fight the majors. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty much what people in the industry thought of it. This is saying, like, craft beer industry today, right? And then it says, emerging. The craft beer movement continues to grow in popularity as consumers around the world seek out high quality, distinctive and sustainably produced beer. Growth of the WA craft beer industry reflects its capacity to drive to provide the experience sought by customers. I just don't know if that is how any sane person would describe the craft beer market at the moment. You know what I mean? Like, this feels like something that was written in 2021 or any year before 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because really, if it was going to try and help the market currently, it would be saying, actually, the market's got so many different headwinds that it's facing that we need to actually step in and help, as opposed to saying it's a great market where everything's great and we want it to continue to grow.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's a defensive play. I would agree with that.
Should we do some Hendo Reacts?
Why not?
We've got 4. First one doesn't have audio, but you may as well share audio. Oh, wait. At the end of this, do friend. Oh, wait. No, you do the first one, and I'll find this other link for you. Okay. So you share screen.
With sound?
Always with sound. Hopefully this is
All right. Here we go. You see that?
Let's have a look at what we're working with here. Yeah.
All right. First one, Hendo Reacts 1, Instagram. Doesn't say who it's from, though.
No, I think this was just me, Sometimes I do some work.
Oh, by Dan Norris. Hendo Reacts
Rarely,
by Dan Norris.
but...
Oh, it might be dealer Castle Street's last drinks. Yes, I'll be there.
Yep.
Oh, Saturday, August 17th. No, I'm going to be in Fiji.
Oh, shit. They're auctioning off all the memorabilia, even the lights.
Someone needs to buy that IPA light. And
yeah, I thought you'd be into this.
Tan under it.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
So if anyone wants them,
Yeah, fuck, I'm
Get
gonna
on
be
it.
in fucking Fiji. I'm back that night. I might jump off I'm back at like 5 or 6 p.m. Might just head straight there from the airport.
yeah, let's go straight
What do you
there.
reckon?
4 p.m. They'll be just kicking off probably.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's gonna be trashed, and I'll just rock in my suitcase and my tan, and yeah.
Yep.
Oh, when does this finish? 11:59 p.m. Yeah, fuck it. If I'm feeling it, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, it's a good time.
All right, number 2, Hendo Reacts. Number 2, Instagram. That one didn't need sound, by the way.
No.
At a dinner party, and someone mentions drinking bourbon.
Hello there. Hello there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Bourbon is good.
This
All
one,
right,
someone
Hendo
might.
Reacts.
I was thinking Jack Daniels. I was counting that in the bourbon.
Yeah, Jack.
category
Yeah, of
there,
course.
but
It's
yeah.
not. It's not technical. It's not. Oh, better be.
No.
Here we go. Oh no, absolutely not. No, don't want to get
Okay.
copyright struck because it's
Mute
copyright
it.
strike music.
All right.
It says this banana has 121 calories. This beer has 87 calories from Better Beer. Well done. That's true. I would say that's true. How come bananas have so many calories? Look at
I
the
don't know, but they
fucking
also have like
comments.
microwaves and shit in them, don't they? Bananas.
Look at
they
the
got, like radio
comments.
waves.
You see the comment? Bobby
Oh,
Bintang
there's some
says,
very
and
fun
smoking ice
comments in here.
has 0 calories. You're welcome. Gather
Yeah.
here if you love Heineken. Yeah. I love this. Yeah, but I'm not about to smash a carton of bananas.
Yeah.
I don't often sit down to eat 12 bananas. Better beer over Brick Lane has less. Oh, shots fired.
He says less what? Have a look. Just click on their Better Beer link at the top, their account. Have a look and then click on Reels. Have a look at the views on some of their videos. Scroll down a bit. Look at this. Like that one got 100,000 views.
283,000.
Go down a bit more.
19.5 million.
Look at that shit. Isn't that wild?
Send this to a mate. If they don't reply in 2 minutes, they owe you a beer. Oh, can't play
That
that.
one-
It's copyright music.
That's it.
19
That's
million.
it. And the other ones, close that one. And there's the one where the dudes are winking.
Where?
Whereas it's another one's got like 19 million. Keep going down. This
18
one
million.
with that
There's,
dude. That one.
yeah, what's his name? That's the actor, the English
The guy
actor.
with the funny Kane, Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. I can't play this music because it's copyright
thinking
music.
of his
Oh, he's
music.
stealing the beer.
Yeah, and then he gets the head nod. That's it.
Gets the head nod from all the actors. Very good. Very good.
19
Man, there's
million
some
views on that
serious
one. What the
views.
fuck? That's crazy.
Serious views. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Adam Shell,
Yeah.
TikTok, of course.
Yeah. This
Right.
one you do need audio. It's not music.
How many
It's a
people
dude talking.
still make this huge mistake in their homes? Painting your walls, ceiling, and trim a different color will make your home look sloppy and unpolished, but painting them the same will give you the cohesion.
So
and
this is
consistency
actual renovation advice.
Radio.
you're looking for. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
you should grab a paint roller and serve up the landlord's special. The key is to have your walls, ceiling, and trim look the same, but in different sheens. Walls should be satin, trim eggshell, and ceilings flat. Your ceiling needs to be at least 10 to 20% lighter than your walls because it receives less light. Remember to always test multiple paint colors.
Did you
in
do
your
this
home.
with your renovation?
And lime
No.
wash it all if you have imperfect drywall or just want to feel like a boss. You're welcome.
Lime wash. I didn't do that.
Wow.
Definitely
That
didn't
was
do that.
that was very that guy was very very serious, wasn't he?
Very serious Hendo Reacts. Yeah.
Especially the beer, 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 beer at the
Yeah.
end.
But people come here for renovation advice. So, you know.
we
it's
do well,
important
yeah,
to-
that's right. And they're gonna miss it when we're gone.
Well, yeah, that's true. They'll get it from that dude.
Oh, here's one. Friend
Right,
AI.
here's the friend thing. I
pendant.
hope this video's on here. It's a pendant you wear
Okay.
around your neck, right?
The latest attempt at AI power wearable is always listening pendant. Oh God.
See if this
It doesn't help
video's
you be
here.
more productive, it just keeps you company. This is the future.
Yeah. Is that the dude? No, I don't know about that. That's
No,
weird.
that's not
Fuck
the
that
dude.
video. Here we go. That one.
Here
Click
now.
that
Friend, you want to watch that?
Yeah, what's that?
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies
Logged
and
into
enterprises,
YouTube. Still give
and
me a
turn
fucking
website
ad.
layouts
Fuck.
into
This thing's only like $70 or $100.
We made it. Woo! I don't know how to woo very good. That's fair.
You
All
talk
right.
to it by pressing it, and then it replies on your phone.
Let me show you how to game, bro, okay? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, let's go!
Are you serious? Come on, man. I hate this game.
It's like
Take
saying
notes, baby.
it's like
Oh,
I
man,
hate
you guys
people.
suck. Bro, you look like the back
Let's
of the
go.
It's embarrassing, right?
What? How did you do that?
Yeah, it's like don't relate to people, talk to the computer.
It's crazy, eh?
I know the effects are crazy.
You know, they got kebab on it.
It's dank. I could eat one of these every day.
Lucky not to get food all over a white shirt, though.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, I got you
There
messy.
we go. Spoke too soon.
It's really nice up here. How'd you find this place?
Oh, it's with his girlfriend.
I don't know. I just kind of like to come up here to be by myself. I've never brought anybody else. I mean, besides her.
She goes everywhere with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Guess I must be
This
doing
is not
something
creepy
right
at
then.
all.
I guess so.
Weird, eh?
We'll see.
Not creepy at all.
No.
He would rather be with the pendant than with the boy.
Has he got a hard solo there, or what's he working with? Beanley rum.
Are
Pineapple,
you
maybe.
serious? Is it an actual thing?
It's an actual thing. Isn't that crazy? Is that a thing? I
It's,
think it's a. pretty
it's
sure
literally showing. It's literally showing people who would prefer the company of an AI than
Yeah.
actual other people. All of those things were that. It's
Yeah.
like I'm sitting in a kebab shop eating a kebab, and I'd rather talk to the thing talk
About
to
the
people.
kebab.
And then the last one was like
Mm,
the girl. She's like
very weird.
sitting on the roof with a boy, and he was a good looking strapping young lad. And
Yeah,
that
he
sort
looked
of
like
thing.
he looked like the Captain America a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And
That's
it's
it.
like instead of like hanging out with the boy and talking to the boy, she's like, "Oh, I've never been up here with anyone before except my fucking pendant."
Mm. Yep.
Wow. Is that the future
happening.
we've got to look forward to? Thanks.
100%.
Thanks, Dan Norris.
Hey, it's all right.
Thanks,
Don't
Dan
blame me,
Norris.
dude. Jesus.
No. You and your mate Elon. Yeah, good.
I'm listening to a podcast at the moment. This is my podcast I'm listening to, right? This one. Have you listened to this? The Neuralink one with Lex Friedman.
Lex, who's he?
I just a dude. I'm 6 hours and 12 minutes into it. It's
What?
got 2
How long is
hours
this
and 33
podcast?
minutes to go. It's eight
It's
and a
an
half
8-hour
hours, this
podcast.
fucking podcast. All about Neuralink. 8.5
Wow.
hour podcast.
That's a day.
It's crazy. I mean, I've just been listening to it all week.
Is
Just
that?
put it
I'm
on.
sorry. Was that an interview with Elon Musk?
There's about 30-minute interview with Elon. Then he interviews the boss of Neuralink. He interviews the neurosurgeon that puts the chip in people's brains. He interviews the guy who he interviews the guy who designs the BCI interface thing.
Get it
the
out into a
UX, and
multi-part series.
it's amazing shit. Super amazing shit.
Let's split it out into a multi-part series. That's just
That-
torture.
They have animals with like these Neuralink things in their spines that are like unconscious, where the Neuralink's like telling them how to move their limbs, and they're like walking around the fucking factory,
It's crazy.
unconscious. It's fucking crazy shit going on over there.
Crazy.
All right, 12 questions. Let's see what we're
Let's
working
go.
with. So every week up until 144 weeks, we ask our Facebook group, which exists for now, do they have any questions? And
Yeah.
sometimes they give us some good ones. Often it's complete shite.
What do you got?
Let's see what we got. Andrew Bullman, don't hang up the boots now. Well, we're hanging up the microphone, not the boots. We'll keep the boots on.
Yeah. Yep.
Think of it this way. If you redid the 12 now, it would be the 4,000. So you need to do 4,000 episodes. 4,000 does up to mean 4,000 squared, I guess is what he's saying.
Not sure.
Don't
know.
Well, we don't have 4,000. We still got 12, I'm pretty sure. Don't we?
Suppose.
I mean, there's not many more than 12. Let's just put it that way.
Nah.
But I'll take the compliment.
It's
That's
still
a nice thing
12.
to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still 12. All right, Robert Townsend, winning an Indie or ABA medal, does it make much difference in customer engagement and increased purchases from the general beer punter? Good question. You want to attack that one, Hinmo?
I would say yes. Yeah, absolutely. If you win a trophy, in especially if it's for a beer trophy, people are going to want to try that beer.
Yeah.
For breweries, it's still good. It's still a good boost to the brand. It doesn't even have to be a gold medal. That's like if you're winning medals in a competition, you're doing well. And I think it's worthwhile celebrating that, and breweries should shout that from the rooftops and make the most of it.
Yeah, I would just say you don't win. I don't like the term win an ABA medal. I think the people that actually won in this earn is good. Earn is good. But the trophy, and I think that is confusing to, like, he's talking about the general beer punter. I think the general beer punter is led astray by these awards every single time they happen because all the breweries go out and say they won all these medals, but really they earned medals because of the quality of the beer. But if you want to know who won, it's whoever won the trophies, right? And
that's right. General
beer punter doesn't know the difference. And beer industry people are really the only people that know the difference. And in my experience, you having run a brewery that won lots and lots of medals and trophies, earned lots of medals and won lots of trophies, made very, very little difference to purchases at the venue. But it did make a big difference to the overall view of the brand at the time. And over time, like these brands that do well once or twice, the brands that were doing well 5 or 6 years ago that are still doing well, like the Stomping Grounds, the Moffat Beaches, like they have built this legacy of being able to produce quality product for a very long period of time. And people in the industry and in and around the industry, and probably the average punter, knows that their beers are quality. So I don't think Moffat winning another trophy or earning another gold medal would make any difference at all to people buying the beer. But over time, it creates it creates a brand that people know they can trust.
Yeah, for sure.
Paul Metcalf, if really only 11 episodes remaining, shouldn't number 1 of the 12 be a guest host for one episode? He must be. Is he saying he's number 1? I mean, we never have an official number 1, did we?
Guest host. First guest was Michael from Poland, wasn't it?
No, he's saying
was it Mazin?
The number 1 of the 12 should be a guest host towards the end of the series.
Oh, who would that be?
Well, I think he's insinuating that it's him. He's saying I'm number 1. He's putting his foot down and saying I'm number 1.
Okay,
I feel.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good idea, but no, I don't think so.
Okay.
He did make us merch. He made us coasters, which I still have.
Yep.
He's a legend. I mean, I think it's not a bad idea, but I do like the idea of having some more interviews towards the end.
We should have some of the 12 on the show before we wrap it up.
Well, we should do some sort of call, but I was sort of thinking I don't really know how to do it. Like we can do the live thing in the group, but people can't come on that, and Zoom's kind of clunky and weird. But, if we can somehow do a podcast and do it live.
Do it stream it to YouTube.
Okay. But then they can't really be on the call, right? They can just be in the comments.
That's right.
I mean, we could stream it into the Facebook group and do the same thing like we used to do.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But if we could do it in a way where people could actually come on and have a chat, that could be fun. But I don't know where you can do that. I mean, you can do Twitter Spaces, but no one really uses Twitter, do they? In Australia, it's not really a thing.
Let me think about that.
Yeah, if you think of something. Paul Simpson, Black Ops: The Truth. Okay, that's got a few likes, that comment.
Wow.
Keen, probably not on this podcast though, because that's my thing. It's not our thing.
Yeah,
but 100% keen. Adam Shell.
Maybe you can do that as an addendum after we wrap things up. That you do a solo.
Addendum.
Black Ops: The Truth.
Did you call it addendum?
Addendum.
Okay.
Addendum. Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm on board. I think I'll do it. I'll keep it away from the podcast because it's not. This podcast has never really been about that. Adam Shell question: any chance on getting all the ex-guest hosts on a single episode for one big old Zoomer D mega chat. Surely it's close to 12. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't know if we could pull that off, but
I don't know. Could we?
Possibly. I don't know. I mean, it might be a little bit weird. You'd have like your mate from Czechoslovakia or wherever the fuck he's from, and you'd have Mazen. You'd have
Poland, you racist.
Okay, it's not racist. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The Worrells VA guy. I mean, any questions for him?
Yep. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's like
the crowd. Matt from Birchall. I don't know if he'd come back on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Would he?
Right. Question: are you enjoying a succulent Chinese meal in memory of Dr.
Oh,
Democracy
yeah.
Leviticus? Oh, yeah, I saw that.
He died today.
He died, yeah. Oh, well, there's a photo of a succulent Chinese meal there too.
Yeah, go for a succulent. Take Erin out for a succulent Chinese meal.
Well, she's 12.5% Chinese, so that's a fucking great idea.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Paul James, ideas for the final episode, the final run-up of episodes. Number 1, field trip. That's always good.
Yep.
2, catch up.
Fucking hammered.
If you do a catch up, Hendo won't turn up. That's the downside of that one. 3, Facebook Live. Yeah. 4, just keep going. Well, there you go. There's some pretty
not happening
there. I feel like the Facebook Live is probably the way to go. But
yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you think of
another catch up
option, yeah, catch up could be good. Would you turn up or just turn up late?
No, I'd turn up.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah, it'd be good to do like a live episode, but I feel like it's a bit too hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is quite. We're not really engineers in that way.
No, and also people want to catch up. They don't want to sit there and listen to two dickheads, like just want to drink beer. But the catch up's not a bad idea. That
catch up's a good idea, I think.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, enjoy Fiji. Do you want to see if you can come on next week? I'm going to get Mick from Crafty Pine on.
I think it's 2 hours ahead. I think Fiji is. So I could feasibly do it. Maybe we do it an hour earlier or something like that.
We could do it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're in a chat with Mick, and let's see if we can do it. If we can do it, we'll do it. I'll do it from Fiji.
Yeah, I had to look at that book. It's pretty impressive. I don't really know the backstory of it or the history of it, but it's very well done.
I want to know more about it. So yeah, I'm down.
Awesome. All right, Hendo, enjoy. Love your work.
Love your work.
See you next week.
Oh, drinks. See you next week.